Look at the amazing food that we are making together today from Harvest from Kim's Cozy Corner. Hello and welcome to Kim's Cozy Corner. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon and I'm making dinner and I need to harvest a few vegetables while I'm doing that. Hi everybody, it's the first Sunday in January and I am making my family dinner. I figured I would start the year out right with making dinner on Sunday for my family. It's a lazy afternoon after everyone's kind of settled down, so I decided to make some braised short ribs. Let me show you my braised short ribs, y'all. They look good. And I'm going to show you everything I'm planning on cooking, and then we are going to go harvest. But let's start with the braised short ribs. Y'all, I've never made this before, so I'm super excited about it. Now, it is one of my favorite meals. I've just never made it myself. So I didn't follow any particular recipe. And y'all, it may be a mess. It may be an epic failure, but anyway, I tried to make some braised short ribs. And I'm treating it more like, I guess, a stew than I am just braised short ribs. So let me bring you in and let me show you what I'm cooking. So I didn't have a recipe or anything, and I didn't plan on showing you this, but this is cooking low and slow after I actually sauteed the short ribs first, and now we have it in the oven. There's some tomatoes, there are carrots in there. I got all kinds of herbs from the garden in there, and now we are just letting it slowly simmer until the ribs themselves get very tender. So we got another couple of hours on this. So I need to get it back in the oven. I don't want to slow down that cook time. So it's got to cook for like 3 hours or something like that for it to get nice and tender. But in addition to that, y'all, I've been playing with making some garlic bread. So I'm making some homemade garlic bread. Again, this wasn't about a cooking video or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell you what all I got going on. So we got the garlic bread here. It's going to pull apart and there's going to be garlic in between each and every one of the layers. And then we're going to take a jar of my potatoes and we're going to make some garlic mashed potatoes to go along with the braised short ribs. And then I got to thinking, y'all, I have nothing green on my plate. I have nothing green. And I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and harvest. So that's what we're going to do next. I have my little harvest basket here. We're going to do an indoor and an outdoor harvest, but we're going to start indoors at our hydroponic system. So let's go over there now. And there's Buttons as we're heading over. Buttons playing with her little lamb. All right, we will head on over. So we are at our hydroponics area. And so for the greens today, we are going to have a salad, just a really light salad with a little Italian herb dressing. For the salad, we're going to have lettuce from this hydroponic system right here. We're going to have some outrageous lettuce. So I'm going to cut it right now. And this one is starting to come up. It's going to seed, so we definitely need to get it out of there. So there's the outrageous lettuce grown indoors. I had to put my bread back up because I need to stop the rising process because we're still an hour and a half out before dinner time. So I'm putting it back in the refrigerator to stop that proofing process because it's too early. I'll bring it back out in about 30 minutes. We'll let it get back to room temperature and then we'll put it in the oven. So back over here, what else are we harvesting? I said this is outrageous in the back. We're going to take all of it. I only want to harvest enough lettuce for today because I still have a whole bunch downstairs that we need to get out as well. This is all outrageous. All of this is. We will be doing an indoor garden update here in the very near future. So you'll be able to see everything that's going on indoors at Kim's Cozy Corner. So here's the lettuce harvest right here. And now we are going to go over here to this one. And at this one, y'all, we are going to harvest cucumbers. Cucumbers are ready to be harvested. I mean, it's only a handful, you know, 3, 4, maybe 5, but we'll take all we can get to go with the little light salad we're going to have today. And by the way, this is doing absolutely amazing. You're not going to be able to see what I'm doing in here because the light is so bright, but when I turn it off, now it's too dark for me to see what's going on over here. So I'm going to have to turn it back on. There we go. Fruit and flower is what I have it on. And I'll bring you in close to see the area after I harvest the couple of cucumbers that are down here. This is called a mini me. Let me show it to you up close. A mini me. There it is, mini me. I have 6 plants growing in here. These in the back are called quick snack. Basically, y'all, they're the same cucumber. Quick snack and mini me. They look very similar. I think I got them. There's quite a few coming on that aren't quite ready. They're still about a week out. So I ended up with, y'all, it's not many. It's not many at all. But there are 6 little baby cucumbers on there. Cucumbers and lettuce. For the really light salad, we'll probably cut up a few onion as well. And that's it. Just super light, nothing heavy from a salad standpoint. But y'all, that's not good enough. The salad's kind of starting the meal. I need to put something in the plate with the ribs, with the braised short ribs and the mashed potatoes. So y'all, we're going to take this moment to go outside and harvest those Brussels sprouts that have been sitting out there ready for a while. And hopefully I didn't wait too long. We will find out together. So I already got my sweater on. I got my shoes on. So hopefully I'm suited up enough to run out there real quick and come back. So we are heading out to the garden together here, y'all. It's, what is the temperature today? 32, I think, is the temperature today, or 35 or something like that degrees Fahrenheit. All of my alarm systems are going off. I'm calling it the alarm system because it's keeping the pest away. But I have this burgundy Brussels sprout here. And it has Brussels sprouts on it. They're small. I'll show you in just a moment. But y'all, they made it through all of that cold weather. Brussels sprouts are super, super frost hardy or cold weather hardy or whatever you want to call it. And so they didn't open up, right? The little sprouts didn't open up, which means they're still good to go. Wow, I'm getting more than I expected just off of this one plant. Look at that, y'all. Now, I said I wanted green. They're not green, but a vegetable to go with that starch and the protein that we're cooking today. And I know that there's carrots in it, right? Celery, all kinds of herbs, tomatoes. But y'all, I like to have something else on my plate besides that. You can't have a meal with just 2 things on your plate. You might as well call that a snack. Anyway, y'all, we are going to harvest these Brussels sprouts. And now, all of a sudden, my mom is eating Brussels sprouts. She never ate them before. It used to be just for me, and now I got to share. And there are a few green, and y'all, they're ice. There's ice on this leaf right here, ice. And the Brussels sprouts are still very healthy. Well, these are anyway. I don't know what that one's going to look like. They're still trying to grow. And we're in January, y'all. We're growing Brussels sprouts. Southwest Ohio, Zone 6B, growing Brussels sprouts in January, y'all. When everything else died, the Brussels sprouts survived. You don't even need to cut them. You can just break them off with your hands. All right, let's check this one out. Eh, these don't look too good. Well, let me put it this way. There aren't any on this one. This one's not as far along as this one and that one there. I can pick a few more of the red ones. My neighbor's looking at me like I'm crazy, y'all, because I'm in the garden harvesting vegetables in January. Whoo! Here we go. All right, y'all, it's not many, but for two people, we can have a small helping on our plates. Oh, I missed this whole side. All right. Some of these green ones are too soft. The heads are gone. All right. So we ended up, can I show them to you? Let me just grab a handful and show you. Y'all, look at those Brussels sprouts. Most of them are red. There's just a few green, but it's enough for one. Maybe that's it, one person. But y'all, there it is. Got ice on my bowl. Cucumbers and lettuce for the salad, and a few Brussels sprouts that I'm going to wash up, and I'm just going to steam them in some butter and a little bit of salt, and we're going to add that to the meal. Y'all, thank you for hanging out with me as I'm sharing my Sunday dinner and a quick harvest indoors and outdoors in Zone 6B, Southwest Ohio. Before I let you go, let me share with you the amazing lazy Sunday meal that we made for the family today. So here's the plated braised short ribs with carrots and onion and a little bit of tomatoes. Right next to it are these miniature Brussels sprouts, looking good. We had some leftover stuffing, not dressing, cornbread stuffing that we added to it. And underneath are my own mashed potatoes from the garden. Now, let's take a look at that garlic bread. So this is what the garlic bread looks like. Yeah, I like it. It's the first time I've ever made this recipe. I really like it. You can see all the different layers in there on the garlic bread. So now we are going to pull a piece off. Let's see how it does. Might be too hot. Y'all, I did that. I did that. Oh goodness, that's not even the first layer. I thought I had the first layer. Here's the first layer right here. Ooh, it's hot though. Put it right there. Y'all, look at that. Look at the layers inside of layers. Hmm. Y'all, I did some. Now, I think I could have put more butter on it and it would have been even buttery. Or some cheese in between each of the layers, but I don't like cheesy garlic bread. But y'all, there's the garlic bread. Here's our finished salad with lettuce from the indoor grow space, the hydroponic system. There are cucumbers, and y'all, these cucumbers are tender and sweet. They are from the hydroponic system as well. And here's some onion from the garden from this past season. Nice, simple salad. Okay, here's the final plating. There's our little salad with some Italian herb dressing. There's our finished meal. I sprinkled a little parsley on top. And there is that layered garlic bread. Y'all, that looks pretty good. I'm going to have to share the recipe with some of these items next time. And everything came from Kim's Kozy Corner in Southwest Ohio in January. We are still harvesting in January. And not to mention, y'all, this garlic bread. This is pull apart homemade garlic bread from scratch. Y'all, this meal was quite amazing. I am going to have to do another video and share the recipes on how I made this amazing garlic bread. Let's start there. And the braised short ribs as well. But y'all, it's time for us to eat, and we're going to go and enjoy this meal. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, turning on notifications, and telling your friends and family all about it. This is what I like to do, and I like to do it with you. So until next time, and I hope there will be a next time that you hang out with me at Kim's Cozy Corner. Bye.